everyone, I am Gowri Nandana, first year MSc Biochemistry student, Carbohydrates campus. Here, I am going to tell about a small video on the topic classification of dietary carbohydrates.
Among three important macronutrients, carbohydrates act as the main source of energy for the body. They play several roles in living organisms, providing energy, development of disease, and in reproduction. The Food and Drug Administration recommended that the people get 275 grams of carbohydrates in a 2000 calorie diet. Healthy carbohydrate food includes sweet potatoes, brown rice, navy beans, lentils, bananas, oatmeal, milk, raisins, chestnuts, brown rice cakes, etc. Dietary classification of carbohydrates are mainly classified as classification by chemistry and classification by physiology. Classification by chemistry. Carbohydrates are classified into sugars and non-sugars. Sugars include monosaccharides, disaccharides and oligosaccharides. Monosaccharide. It does not undergo hydrolysis. Example, glucose, fructose. Disaccharides. On hydrolysis give 2 monosaccharide, example sucrose. Oligosaccharides on hydrolysis give 3 to 10 monosaccharides, example raffinose. Non-sugars. Polysaccharide on hydrolysis give more than 10 monosaccharides, example starch. Classification by chemistry. First class includes sugars. Subgroup of class sugars are monosaccharides, disaccharides and polyols. Monosaccharides. They are the simplest group of carbohydrates and often called simple sugars. Colorless, crystalline solid which are soluble in water and insoluble in non-polar solvent. Examples are glucose and fructose are the principal dietary monosaccharides derived mainly from fruits, berries and sweetened drinks, whereas free galactose is rare. Disaccharides are formed when two monosaccharide molecules are linked together. There are three important disaccharides, sucrose, lactose and maltose. In all three of these disaccharides, glucose is one of the monosaccharides that make them up. Polyols are also called sugar alcohols. They are sweet and can be used in foods in a similar way to sugars. They are lower calorie content compared to normal sugar. Sorbitol is the most commonly used polyols in food and drinks. According to World Health Organization, oligosaccharides are carbohydrates with 3 to 9 sugar units. The most well-known are oligofructones. Raffinose and stacchose are two other examples of oligosaccharides. Polysaccharides can be divided into starch and non-starch polysaccharide. Starch polysaccharides are linear or branched homopolymers of glucose with alpha-glucosidic bonds. Non-starch polysaccharide consist of cellulose, which is a linear beta-glucone, and a range of heteropolysaccharides without alpha-glucosidic linkage. Plant cell walls are the main source of dietary NSP. Starch is the main energy reservoir in root vegetables such as onions, carrots, potatoes, and whole grains. Two types of starch, amylose and amylopectin. Amylose is a long unbranched chain of glucose subunit. Amylopectin, on the other hand, has a branch structure. Non-starch polysaccharide, also known as NSPs, dietary fiber and roughage. NSPs cannot be digested in the body and absorb large amounts of water. They aid the removal of waste from the body by a process known as peristalsis. Sources of NSP include wholemeal bread, brown rice and wholemeal pasta. Classification by physiology. Small intestinal digestibility can be classified into digestible and undigestible. Factors depending digestible are rate of digestion or absorption, proportion of absorbed monomers, especially fructose or glucose ratio. Undigestible, viscosity, structural features, water binding capacity, and fermentability. There are many research and studies conducted on dietary carbohydrates and many are still going on. Listed are few dietary carbohydrate related research studies.
Carbohydrates play many role in living organism. Providing energy helps to prevent disease. So, for a healthy diet, include carbohydrates. Thank you.